Bonjour, hello, lovers of songs, lovers of songwriters. It's great to have you here. Welcome back. Songs from the Ruhr Room, my YouTube channel dedicated to singer-songwriters from Belgium and beyond. And day 3 of my 8-day songwriter festival, the Siso Streamfest, to be precise, where I get to invite great singer-songwriters into the room here for 8 days to perform for me and perform for you. And so far so good. Yesterday we had the great Yentl Adams, and day 1 then we had the Monotroll Kid, and fantastic concerts they did. If you want to join us in the live chat, please feel free to do so. I see the lady herself, Yentl Adams, is in there, and of course the great Chris there from Germany also in the chat. Great to have you with us, folks. Anybody else that wants to drop in, say hello to us, or talk to Juju directly during the gig, that's where to do it. If you're watching the replay, thank you very much for being here. Make sure and hit the comment section there and show today's guest some love in the comment section. Tomorrow we have day 4, and that's a local man here going to sing some songs in Flemish for you. The great Ypsilon will be here every day, 4 p.m. here in the Ruhr Room in lovely Lievegem. So, and we're heading for the 6th anniversary, as you know. On the 1st of September I will be 6 years doing this, and delighted to be doing it, delighted to have built up such a lovely community and such a lovely archive of great singer-songwriters here on the channel. So please give the old video a thumbs up down there, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and help me to reach 3,000 subscribers before my birthday on Sunday, folks. Feel free to share the video out on your social media, let people know you're watching, if you'd be so kind. So today we have the great Juju Vagabond. She came down here, she did a song for me in 2022 here on the channel, and about a year later then did a second song. Her guitar says "This Machine Travels," and by gum, it sure does travel. She's been all over the world with her music. She spends lots of time busking, doing festivals, doing concerts all over France. She's been to as far away as New Orleans, and more recently in Ireland. She has an album here. This is one of her many albums. I think she has 7 albums to her credit. Does amazing work, a very prolific songwriter. This is just one of her many fine albums here. I'm going to put it up on camera later on for you as well. It's called Paradise. But really, really brilliant songwriter, multi-instrumentalist. So happy that you could be here with us today for day number 3 of my little festival, all the way from France. And she has many great songs, many great stories. I know you're going to enjoy them. And I'm going to switch cameras, send you into the main room now for the great Juju Vagabond. I'll see you tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Thanks for the subscribes. Thanks for the likes. Thank you for the support. Enjoy today's great set from Juju Vagabond. See you tomorrow.
Hey, welcome everyone. Bienvenue à tous et à tous. Okay, here's a song to start that's called When You're Around. Who is it that you see when you look into my eyes? Am I the shadow of me, trapped in my own disguise? Still so much to be seen behind this envelope of lies. I'm aching to be set free, to be back by your side. 'Cause you're the one to make me better. You know when I'm feeling down, 'cause you're the one to bring me happiness when you're around. Of all the things I could be, I'm a stranger to your heart now. The promises I can't keep, I know they're leaving me out. There's still so much to be seen, so little gets out. I'm aching to be said, be back by your side. 'Cause you're the one to make me better. You know when I'm feeling down, 'cause you're the one to bring me happiness when you're around. Wherever you go, please take me with you. You know it's bringing me down, 'cause you're the one to calm my loneliness when you're around. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. There's still so much to be seen, so little gets out. I'm making to be set free, to be back by your side. 'Cause you're the one to make me better. You know when I'm feeling down, 'cause you're the one to calm my loneliness when you're around. Wherever you go, please take me with you. You know it's bringing me down, 'cause you're the one to calm my loneliness when you're around.
We're off.
We are off. So, yeah, so this one was When You're Around, Quand tu es là. And here's a song Dory mentioned during the introduction that I've been traveling around quite a bit with my music, with my guitar, doing some busking. And the next song is called Child of the Universe, and it's a song whose lyrics came to me when I was almost literally standing at the crossroads in a very Robert Johnson kind of style. When I was on a busking and cycling trip, which took me all the way from north of France to Oslo, and I was coming back down the coast of Norway, and at the frontier with Sweden. And at this crossroads, I was hesitating between two possible paths, one along the coastline, which I was told was much nicer, but also a bit more hilly, and one that was more, like the straight road, the main road. And at this point, after 2 months of cycling, well, sometimes I would choose the shorter and flatter route. And this guy who was standing at this crossroads came over to ask if I needed help with directions. And he was from Togo. He emigrated to Norway during his studies and stayed there. And so they were talking with this guy. There was a couple of things that came out. I asked him whether it wasn't too much of a big difference between Norway and Togo, and he answered like, we are all children of the universe and everywhere is our home. And he said this several times. And the other phrase he said was like, take it easy, you know, whichever path you choose. We are all, you know, feeling good everywhere, anywhere we are. And so I had this idea for this next song. I didn't have the lyrics yet. By the time I got to Göteborg in Sweden, I played it for the first time in the streets over there. And so this one's called Child of the Universe. Wherever I go, wherever I am, whether I'm walking on ice, standing on sand, whatever I do, however I feel, whether I'm laying down or standing still, gonna take it easy now. Gonna take it easy now. Gonna take it easy now. Whether I go north, whether I head south, whether I'll just come with word of mouth, whether I go east, whether I head west, I'll follow my feet, for they sure know best. Gonna take it easy now. Gonna take it easy now. Gonna take it easy now. 'Cause I'm a child of the universe, at peace on every corner of planet Earth. In no better place I'd wanna be, when everything falls in its right place, whether down here on earth or in outer space. In no better feeling I found, I'm gonna take it easy now. Taking it easy. I'm gonna take it easy now. I'm a child of the universe, at peace on every corner of planet Earth. In no better place I'd wanna be, when everything falls in its right place, whether down here on earth or in outer space. In no better feeling I found, I'm gonna take it easy now. Taking it easy. I'm gonna take it easy now. Taking it easy. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, a song about feeling good wherever you are. So I hope you are happy to be here, having joined this live stream. J'espère que vous êtes content d'être là. C'est une chanson sur le fait de se trouver bien où que l'on soit.
Chat's working? Yeah, just checking.
Yeah, chat seems to be working. Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining in, leaving comments in the chat. So this next song is a song named Tillicum. And Tillicum, some of you might know about him. He was an orca from a SeaWorld Orlando in Florida, and he was he was the star of the show. So Telecom, unfortunately, and this dates back to like 2014 or 15, if I believe. Sadly, he drowned his trainer during a representation, and of course, this tragedy has caused the general public and everyone to ask questions about how these animals were being held captive in these parks, and what could be done to improve upon this situation. There was a documentary film called Blackfish, you may have seen, about this, following the events. And it's done lots of good to improve things. Now they're no longer allowed to capture the young ones at sea. And they've also stopped the reproduction things they had going on inside between the different theme parks. So here's a song for Tilly, and this one's called Telecom. And I believe the documentary movie Blackfish is currently on Netflix, or at least it was the last time I checked. So if you haven't seen it, do go check it out. It's worth it. When men came from the land, they split apart the ocean to put you in a tank. Just how far would you have traveled? How deep is the sea? I wonder how magnificent you'd have turned out to be. Please forgive us, Telecom. We're only human beings. We are not half as good or wise as we think ourselves to be. Take a look in the mirror. The reflection's quite clear. Now we're the ones that turned you into this circus freak. You delighted us with your tricks. It's a long way down to be the circus clown. For the would-be ocean king, now with your floppy dorsal fin. It's a long way down. It's a long way down. We truly loved you, Telecom. That much is plain to see. But love is selfish sometimes and blind to cruelty. Too weak to let you go. Greed won't let you be. So we just stand here waiting for death to set you free. For the life you never lived, you delighted us with your tricks. It's a long way down to be the circus clown. For the would-be ocean king, now with your floppy dorsal fin. It's a long way down. It's a long way down. mi, do, sol, fin. It's a long way down. It's a long way down now. Oh, oh. Thanks, Dohi. Yeah, so a strong story. And, well, I was, as a kid, I was lucky enough to see Telecom. I did go to SeaWorld with my parents and family. So, of course, as a child, I really enjoyed it. It was absolutely amazing. And, of course, as you grow up, then you realize it's far from being an optimal situation for the animals. But I guess that's why I felt so concerned when, it happened, and remembered those days seeing Tilly in his tank doing the show. So I brought out a new album this year. This album is called All There Is, and it's a song about pipe dreams, about maybe these projects we could have, or reality, maybe slightly unrealistic aspirations and dreams we may reach or not reach one day. But in the meantime, they allow us to go on, to keep going on, moving forward. So here's a song called All There Is. Yeah, so as you can see, I picked up twice the amount of strings for this one. It's 12 string on this guitar. Voilà, et pour les gens qui se joignent à nous depuis la France, ou qui sont tout simplement francophones ici en Belgique ou ailleurs, voici la chanson-titre éponyme du nouvel album qui s'appelle All There Is, Tout ce qu'il y a. Chanson sur le rêve éveillé. An idea struggles to come to life. It's nothing new, it can't be done, they say. A pipe dream gets us through most days and nights. Too good to be true, mostly fairy tale. What if that's all there is? What if that's all will be? What if that's all there is, and all there'll ever be? And while the routine days go by alike, we keep an eye out for all we could be. Daydreaming while in our eyes shines a star, as bright as we hope our futures to be. What if that's all there is? What if that's all will be? What if that's all there is, and all there'll ever be? we learn to get on by. While lying to ourselves to get on with our lives. What if that's all there is? What if that's all will be? What if that's all there is and all there'll ever be? What if that's all there is? What if that's all will be? What if that's all there is and all there'll ever be? So there you go. This is all there is. Man, that 12 string is a beast on the fingers when you're finger picking.
Wow, yeah.
I'm guessing quite a few guitar players out there, and I guess you know what I mean on a 12 string when you're trying to finger pick.
Yentl is also complimenting your harmonica playing.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Yentl. Thanks a lot for the very, very kind note you left me for today as an encouragement. It means a lot. And I'm really glad you enjoy the songs. I did catch the first half of your show yesterday, and it was lovely too. Wonderful songs and guitar playing. I also like when you play the guitar flat on its back, a bit piano style. That's very, very cool.
Good.
I never tried this. I'll have to try. You've gave me an idea. Okay, this next song I've actually already played in this room. It's the first one we did with Dohi. It's I Want You. I was wondering whether I would do one of the songs I already played here, but this is a really a big favorite of many of you out there if you already know my stuff, and I figured you'd be mad if I don't do this one. So
I love it too.
So here you go. This one is called I Want You. I usually tell the audience to sing along with me the I Want You part, which comes up twice in every chorus. You're not here in the room with me, but feel free to, sing along behind your computer screen or smartphone.
Yeah, I'm going to type it in.
Yeah. Here's I Want You. I want you, be together, just Thank you. Voilà, merci beaucoup. So, and if there are some of you who know the song, you'll notice I did a wrong chord on the second chord of the song was wrong. And I think that's the first time since I've played the song that I've ever done a wrong chord on I Want You. Because there's only like 3 chords in the song and it's probably my easiest song. So this was, special one for the Ruhr Room and for the Siso Stream Fest. A wrong chord on the easiest song of all the songs I've ever written. There we go. Yeah. So, as we would say in French, ça c'est fait. Pour les gens qui nous écoutent, qui ne parlent pas anglais, c'est ce que je disais, et vous le saurez si vous êtes les fans de la chanson. Et à mon avis, si vous êtes là, que vous écoutez ce live stream, c'est que vous êtes fan. Vous aurez remarqué que j'ai fait un mauvais accord. Le deuxième accord de la chanson était faux, ce qui ne m'est jamais arrivé avant. Let's keep this guitar for the next one. Here's a song called Bring Me Back. The choices I have made didn't leave me home. The price was too high to pay. It's worth it no more. The rock in this hard place for years has been my home. So with the cards I was dealt, tried to make the most. Somewhere along the way, I fear I lost my soul. Some in the things I did, some in what I saw. So I took what's mine. It seemed like a choice, but was not mine to make. I was forced, now I can't take it back. This is what I have to go on. So I made my mind. I'm heading back home, hoping you'll find that you're not alone and you'll bring me back from this long running road I'm on. So much I could have said, so much I should have done. I could have stepped up like the braves, stood up proud and tall. It's not that I have changed, and it's no one's fault, for I chose my family, protected us all. So I took what's mine. It seemed like a choice, but was not mine to make. I was forced, now I can't take it what I have to go on. So I made my mind. I'm heading back home, hoping I'll find that I'm not alone, and you'll bring me back from this long riding road I'm on. Thanks, Dory.
Wow.
Merci à vous. Thank you. So yeah, I'm sorry I haven't had time to read a lot what's going on in the chat, but thanks a lot for being here and taking part in this very cool stream fest.
Thank you so much.
Now, having played banjo for, I think, well, a few months, maybe it's coming up to a year now. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to take it on this streaming session. So I'm going to try my best with. I wrote my first song on the banjo recently. I hope I remember the lyrics. And this is a song called "A Point of View." And, basically, like sailing on a boat and looking up to the horizon. Voici la chanson qui s'intitule Un point de vue. Et, la première chanson que j'ai composée intégralement au banjo. Come near, mama, now there's room for two, where happiness is a point of view on an ocean where sorrows drift afar. Take me, mama, where something blue is the vastness of a point of view on an ocean where sunset brings the stars. Drifting slowly on an ocean, ripples of joy in our hearts, living fully in the moment, looking out with outstretched arms, feeling tiny where we are, looking pretty good so far. For this simple life we want, Surely here's a running start. So come near mama, now there's room for two, where happiness is a point of view on an ocean where sorrows drift afar. And take me mama, red and blue is the vastness of a point of view on an ocean where sunset brings the stars. See the wonders where we are, looking pretty good so far. For this simple life we want, surely here's a running start. So come near mama, now there's room for two, where happiness is a point of view on an ocean where sorrows drift afar. Oh, take me mama, where something blue is the vastness of a point of view on an ocean where sunrise brings the stars. Oh, come near mama, now there's room for two, where happiness is a point of view on an ocean where sorrows drift afar. And take me mama, where something blue is the vastness of a point of view on an ocean where sunset brings the stars. Yeah, here it is, the point of view on the ocean. And on life too, I mean, goes both ways. Okay, probably gonna need a bit of tuning up for this. Changing capos on the banjos has proven tricky so far. And if there are any guitar nerds or banjo, well, if you play banjo, you probably know this, but if you've never played a banjo before, and when you need to capo it, unlike the guitar, because you have this string here, which is always keeping the same note, you actually need to like pluck in a few nails here in the into the fretboard with a hammer, and then you slide the strings underneath. So then I'm going to change. I don't know if you'll see on camera; it's probably a bit far away, but and I need to slide the strings under. Yeah, and there we go. So this next song, there's a couple of cool, anecdotes about it. The first thing is it did allow me to win a bet at a show, and it was the break in between the two sets. And a guy came up to me and said, like, I dare you to sing a song with the word penguin in the second set. Go figure why, but it had a couple of beers already, by the looks of it. And as it turned out, this song was foreseen in the second set, and it has the word penguin in it. So it's a song called Let the Sun Shine. And the idea came, once again, I had the music. It's always music first with me. I get a musical idea, and then the words come later. Sometimes they come simultaneously, and sometimes they take 7 years to come. And on this particular song, I was working on it, and I was watching a movie featuring Mark Ruffalo, the actor. You may have seen him in different things, including a music movie with Keira Knightley called New York Melody. And in this particular movie, it's called Infinitely Polar Bear. And it's about a dad who's bipolar. And because his the little girls can't say daddy's bipolar, they say daddy's totally polar bear. And at one point in the movie, in one of the scenes, he's running behind the car because his wife is leaving him with the kids because she's had enough. He's in because of the bipolar thing. And he runs after the car and he says, like, you should take this road instead of this one because on this road the trees are twice as green as on the other one. And this gave me the first lyric and the idea for the entire song. So the first song goes, take me where the trees are twice as green. And in the second verse, that's where we meet the penguins because we go to either the South Pole or the North Pole. And there are penguins and seals. So here's Let the Sun Shine. Okay, let me try this again. Take me where the trees are twice as green, home to the most colorful birds I've seen. Take me where the mountains touch the skies, to clear out the skies and let the sun shine. Take me where the land's all white in snow. Here come the penguins. The penguins and the seals put on a show. Take me where the strongest north winds blow, to clear out the skies and let the sun glow. Yeehaw! Little wonders, they'll come if you take the time. So much more than meets the eye. There lies an ocean where the storm's already passed. It's peaceful and quiet for miles and miles. Take me where the rocks turn into sand. The camels carry men across the land. Take me where the rains, they never fall. The great wide open bathing in the sun. One last time. Hee-haw. Bit of country western there.
Gotta love a banjo.
Well, the banjo has such its own thing going on, doesn't it? It's like it's a whole universe of music just in the instruments. Just because you play the song on the banjo and not the guitar, it gives it a whole other vibe. This is a song I actually wrote on the guitar and I transposed it to banjo because I thought it fitted the instrument nicely. So yeah. Okay, enough of banjo torture. Where are plectrums when you need some? Yeah. Let's grab on here. So, as I mentioned earlier, if you've already only just tuned in, playing a couple of songs from a new album which is called All There Is. And on this album, there is a song called This Lost Cause That You Saved. Donc voici une chanson extraite du nouvel album qui s'appelle Cette cause perdue que tu as sauvée. I see our house far away. I feel our love slip away. I would do anything to be this last cause that you saved. I'd give anything. I try my best every day. Most times fall short of myself. I would do anything to be this last cause that you saved. I'd give anything. This is my life. This is my home. Baby, come back. I'm alone. I would do anything. I would give anything. Messed up time and time again. All of my bridges burnt away. I would do anything to be this last cause that you saved. I'd give anything. This is my life. This is my home. Baby, come back. I'm alone. I would do anything. I would give anything for time and time again. I see you in my dreams. So now before the end, I would do anything. I would give anything. I see our house far away. I feel our love slip away.
Beautiful. Wow.
Thank you. Thanks, Dohi. And I feel like I owe Dohi an apology for this one, because I meant before when we were doing the sound check and the preparation, I told him there was no song where I would get worked up, and so that, you know, from a technical point of view for the mics and the saturation and everything, wouldn't be any issues. And I'd forgotten about this one.
Great, we're fine.
My bad.
Great. I was on the faders.
Okay.
All good.
Okay. Tea, cheers, everyone. So, and well, it's probably worth mentioning, as you said, that it is your anniversary, your project's anniversary for the room here. It's going to be the 6-year anniversary on Sunday. So happy birthday, the room, And thanks a lot for all you do and for providing a venue, a place for independent singer-songwriter, which probably don't have the same high level of exposure, to be able to do very cool stuff like this live stream, and to be featured on the channel, getting some experience playing in front of cameras, which is not easy by any means. And so thanks a lot for all that.
Thank you very much, Juju. Lovely to have you here.
So I'm hoping there are a few people who like the blues amongst the audience on YouTube today, because here's a bluesy song. For this one, so this machine travels, and one of the trips, although the guitar wasn't on that actual trip, but one of the trips was in India, in Calcutta. And that's where we are going with this song. This one's called Taxi Driver. And we're going to take a taxi cab from the airport and cross the entire town of Calcutta to get to a student campus. All I need is the right harmonica. Here we go. No. Yeah, so there's like different harmonicas for different tonalities of tunes. You can't see it on the screen, but there's like 9 or 10 of them here there's a nice little set. This one in A actually comes in a kit. Too much busking and too much treat, I think. But it still works. Does the job. So anyway, here's Taxi Driver. Donc pour ce morceau, nous partons en Inde, à Calcutta. Nous allons prendre un taxi depuis l'aéroport et traverser toute la ville. C'est un petit peu bluesy. And let's do a cool blues intro for this one. Taxi driver on a one-way street. He ain't afraid of anyone he meets. He senses danger like a hawk. Oh, taxi driver, blow your horn now. Taxi driver, now you take a chance. A twist of faith and luck changes hands. A centimeter to the left or right decides on the poor pedestrian's plight. Taxi driver, there's a rickshaw ahead, a bus to your right and a cow to your left, 2 kids crossing and a tram on your trail. Now comes the time to burst through ahead. Taxi driver, blow your horn now. 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 Taxi driver, don't look back. Just overtake them, don't cut them no slack. Your rearview mirrors are the lost and found. Who cares about dead spots anyhow? Taxi driver, there's a rickshaw ahead, a bus to your right and a cow to your left, 2 kids crossing and a tram on your trail. Now comes the time to burst through ahead. Taxi driver, blow your horn now. Taxi driver, blow your horn now. Taxi driver, blow your horn now. Taxi driver, blow your horn. shake your hands, bust your right and count to your left. Two kids crossing and a tram on your trail. Now comes the time to punch through ahead. Taxi driver, blow your horn now. 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 Taxi driver, blow your horn. Taxi driver, blow your horn now, now. Taxi driver, blow your horn. Taxi driver, blow your horn now, yeah. Yeah, that's the blues.
Wow.
So yeah, taxi driver. Yeah, and you know, the idea really came from while I was over there, and because you know they'll blow the horns for anything over there, and the whole and the amazing feeling also because Calcutta was the first town I landed in Calcutta, my first experience with India, and what a city to experience India for the first time, because I think it's probably the most extreme of the the big cities over there, and it's still like it was like 50 years ago. It hasn't changed, and what an amazing intensity to the life and the busy town center. For the next song, I need to thank you again, Dahi, because when I came to my first room session, you told me about these little guys, the Kaiser Capos. Yeah. And so I've actually started songwriting. It has inspired up to 4 or 5 songs to this day since I bought one from you this very first time. Wow. And so here's one of these songs. It's on the new album. This one's called For All My Maybes. And so what these capos allow you to do is like block only part of the fretboard and not the entire fretboard. So this first capo works like a regular capo. And this one. Yeah, and this gives you a kind of open tuning. I'll be honest, I have no idea which tuning it is. I don't really care. I like how it sounds. So this is basically a song I wrote. I have no idea the chords I'm playing. But hey, if it sounds okay.
That's how Johnny Mitchell wrote all her songs.
Yeah. Very interesting. Johnny Mitchell, what a fantastic singer-songwriter, and I think there is this anecdote of like whether it's Nash or Stephen Stills, and when they were all hanging at Laurel Canyon back in the day, and they would be like, when Johnny Mitchell came with a new song, and they would be like, well, you know, where does it come from, and how do you play it? Because they had no idea what the chords she was using, and here's Johnny with a weird chords. Oh yeah, it worked well for her. Let's see if it's in tune. Might need a bit of tuning with the double capo. This is a bit of an extreme situation.
Just tell us briefly about the Paradise album. I'll put it on screen here.
Yeah. So this is the album. I think it's probably people's favorite, you guys' favorite album out there, and it's the one with songs like I played today, like I Want You, like the Bring Me Back song. So there's a lot of cool things on there. So you can find the album. This one's online on every platform. You know, you'll find it on all the Spotify, the iTunes, all of this. There's videos on YouTube. So alongside with, of course, subscribing to the Songs from the Rua Room channel. Do check out also my YouTube channel. There's quite a few videos on there with the lyrics underneath. There's over 100 original songs on there.
The links are in the information.
Yeah, the links are in the info below. And so, yeah, please do check it out. Let me tune this real quick. Yeah. And... well, yes, so this also gives me time to announce that tomorrow at same time, same place, will be Ypsilon singing songs in Flemish, original songs, mostly, yeah. And yeah, so do check him out tomorrow.
And Freddie Weber is in the chat. He's here on Friday. Freddie Weber.
Freddie
Weber's here Friday.
He's here Friday, okay. So, and Freddie on Friday, cool. Yeah. Thanks for joining in, Freddie. Very cool. Okay, so I'm hoping this tuning thing doesn't take too long.
Probably quicker than the banjo.
Yeah, because as soon as you put the half capo on, it gets tricky. I have no idea why I make life so difficult for myself. You know, I should have done the live stream just on one guitar, no capo, no banjos or crazy instruments. It always seems like a good idea beforehand, and then when you're dealing with switching instruments and tunings, you're like, no. That's better, yeah. Okay, here's for all my maybes. Sometimes I do wonder how we play this game when nothing's for certain, set free from our chains. But you are my baby, together we grow. For all of my maybes, the one thing I know, for all I have given, I received much more. All I ever wanted, but never asked for. For when you're my baby, I want nothing more. For all of my maybes, the one thing I know, though there on my pillow some questions remain, some answers tomorrow when it all begins. For you are my baby, together we grow. For all of my maybes, the one thing I know, wherever winds take Thank you. There it was, For All My Maybes. Okay, this next song I hadn't foreseen, but I think it has a nice story. And so this is for all the lovers of old movies, old silent movies in black and white. And this one's called Chaplin, for Charlie Chaplin, of course. And so throughout the song, in the first verse, you have Chaplin getting into his persona in the movie on stage. And in the second one, in the second verse, you have different nods to the various films, you know, to the City Lights, The Kid, Modern Times. And I think of all the songs I've written from purely the lyrics point of view, this is my the one I'm most proud of. I really like the lyrics to this one. So here's Chaplin. Donc voici la chanson qui fait référence à Charlie Chaplin et aux différents films de Kid, Les Lumières de la Ville, les temps modernes. Voici Chaplin. I put on my makeup, fix my mustache. I slip on my tight coat, my baggy pants, on my way to make myself home. My old cane spin round, my dear friends, help me grab my hat, and those shoes that walk me so far I could lose myself, forget my disguise. My tears and joys I would put in mimes. I could tell with smiles stories of our ordinary lives, and without a word, in black and white, I could make you laugh, would make you cry at the same times. Modern as they are, they still fly by. Those city lights so far away from me now. Still this kid, he never grows old. And taken by many seasons of hopeless romance, stumbling and falling over myself, chasing tales of love that's out of sight. My tears and joys I would put in mimes. I could tell with smiles stories of our ordinary lives, and without a word, in black and white, I'd help you find your smile, waddling down the road as lights went out. My tears and joys I would put in mimes. I could tell with smile stories of our ordinary lives, and without a word, in black and white, smile, waddling down the road as lights went down. Here we go. That was Chaplin. Okay, so I guess we are coming to the end of the set. I don't know how we are on time, but yeah. So once again, thanks a lot for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed it. Check out more songs on the various channels, on my channel for my original stuff, on Dohi, on the Rua Rooms channel for all the other fantastic artists on a weekly basis, and in particular at the moment with the Siso Stream Fest. So it's still going on until Sunday. Is that Saturday? Yeah. Till Saturday. Tomorrow's Epsilon. Thanks a lot, Dohi, for having me. It's a pleasure. I really love it every time we've done something together. Yeah. Okay, for this next song, we are ending our trip where it all began. In Canada, in Quebec, more precisely in Montreal, because some years ago, I was a student in Montreal, and I was during my studies. I really started songwriting, but I had no prospects or really, it wasn't a credible option for me to make a living out of my music. I was mostly a guitar player, a good guitar player, but not good enough to make it professionally in such a competitive environment. So. But in Montreal, I saw people playing in the metro doing some busking. And I figured, I needed a bit of pocket money, and it was probably a better plan even than just getting a small job somewhere. So I started trying the busking thing in the metro stations in Montreal, and I loved it. Of course, it was only the beginnings, and I didn't earn necessarily much, but it was the first time I made some money doing what I love and doing my songs. And that opened up a door for me as a singer-songwriter, and maybe of being able to do this on a more serious and regular basis. It also probably meant the end of my studies, slowly but surely, and lots of interest anyway. And so when I came back, I've been doing busking ever since. I really love it, still love it to this day. It's been 10 years and over 10 years now. Absolutely love busking. Just came back from, I was in Saint-Malo and Dublin before that, doing a week of busking over there and gigs. So we are heading back. That's a long intro to the song. We are going to the Bistrot à Jojo in Montreal, in the Rue Saint-Denis, and it's a blues bar, and we're going to go and see a band called Freddie Freedom. And Freddie Freedom's a pretty good guitar player, and I'm sitting next to his parents, as it happens. And his parents, of course, are super proud of their son, as all parents are. And they believe he's as good and should be as well known as Eric Clapton. And he was pretty good. I don't know if he was as good as Slow Hands, but he was a really good guitar player, and I really enjoyed my evenings over there. So here's Back to the Roots. The Bistro I show on a Montreal night, $8 a beer, you get the music right. Yes, you do. 10 p.m. to very late at night, the blues meets the rock, and the blues rock rocks the house. When -20, it's cold outside, but inside it's warm as the guitar plays slide. Pints of beers keep you in the mood, singing tune and get back to the roots. The Bistro I show, listen to Freddie Freedom. His mama and papa believe he sounds like Clapton. yes they do. I listen to the blues that defend screams and moans. Know in your heart you finally found your home. With -20 it's cold outside, but inside it's warm as the guitar plays slide. Pints of beers keep you in the mood, singing tune and get back to the roots. Going back to the roots. Going back to the roots, yeah, yeah, yeah. Going back to the roots. Going back to the roots, yeah, yeah, yeah. Going back to the roots. Going back to the roots, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Merci, Juju Vagabond.
Merci beaucoup, thank you. Merci Doé, merci à tous qui vous êtes connectés depuis la France et puis de pays francophones. Thank you all for tuning in. I had a blast, I really enjoyed it. So, and enjoy the rest of this streaming festival the rest of the week, and hopefully, au revoir.